Alright guys, here we are. We're just now leaving the hotel room. It's the last day of the convention. We're going to see what happens, see if there's a little last day magic here. See if anything walks up that's special. And if anybody wants to buy any Marvel cars, see if we can make a deal. So I'm going to head down now. We got a little bit of armful. Here comes Brian, checking the room, make sure everything's in there. We're about to head down now, guys. Alright, so it's the last day, and I was looking for Merle and the Great Curator. And I walked up on this. Avengers 1, 5.0, CBCS, $6,000. Alfred Solo story with Jerry Robinson begins, Catwoman appearance. First appearance of the original Batgirl. Second appearance of the Batwoman appearance. Batmite. Hulk 6. Wow. First appearance of the Team Brigade. Look at that cover. That's awesome. New Riders. We've got some ungraded books here. That's a cool cover, guys. Look at that. Uh-oh. Galactus. Swirl. Look at that. That's awesome. Other vintage stuff here. Not comic books. That's really intriguing, guys. That's incredible. It's a wonderful book. Alright, so this is our setup for the last day here. I mainly just put stuff in the case that I thought would, be attractive to people and that I possibly would sell. So kind of a combination of that. I feel like I've had too much eye candy in the cases the last couple of days, and people will get so enamored with the stuff that really isn't anything I want to sell or price to sell. And I think that paralyzed a few people, looking at the big stuff. So obviously still some big stuff in here, but most of this is actually for sale. So kind of curious to see how the rest of the day goes here. It's going to be fun. Marvel guy working a deal right now. It's pretty cool. A little bit of a glimpse into his case.
This guy's got a good eye. He's snagging the 90 MU stuff.
Oh man. Good stuff right there. Yep. Ooh, we got 10.
Yeah, it's hot, but I've actually wondered why
the rest of it really stands out, doesn't it?
Phoenix is the valley.
And these sketches are really awesome.
Charlotte's Bug City, is that what it is?
Wow, that's a really cool Wolverine. Good stuff, guys. I found some more comic books. Wow, I didn't realize y'all had comic books. You mind if I record?
Oh, no, you're good.
Yeah. Are you a fan of comic books at all?
Yes and no. I'm a fan, but I don't know a lot about it enough to say I'm a true
Right.
fan. I like the look, I like the idea, the collectibles, but I don't know too much into it.
Do you have a favorite character?
Venom, that's my go-to.
Venom? Awesome.
I'm more Marvel over DC.
I'm a Marvel guy too. That's my whole YouTube channel is Marvel cards.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cards.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Has any of your Marvel stuff moved at all?
Yeah, a lot of I would say the Spider-Man comics, just because that's the big
Spider-Man.
one. Yeah. We had some people buy some cards.
Yeah.
But not too much, but
You
a good bit.
ought to come check out our display. We have really, really high end, $60,000 cards. Yeah. marble cards. Look at the biggest shirt.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know what size you want. About medium and large this week.
I'll do Captain America. He's my man. Yeah, Captain, my man.
Dan, let me see the front and the back.
All right, you notice?
Look at the back.
They sponsored you guys in this or what?
No, you made it.
Very cool.
Check that out. Look at it, Dan.
Appreciate it.
Look at the back. Look at the logo.
Well, we tried to get his logo on there, but he never gave it to us.
Marble cards, baby.
No, you didn't. You kept asking me.
Oh yeah. I don't have a logo.
Oh.
I was thinking I'll use my face or something.
That's what put this thing, Pancake Analytics.
Yeah.
No,
Let's see. Very cool. I love it.
man,
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate all you do for the hobby.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. So might do something crazy here now. I got Spidey with me, and we're gonna get it looked at. See what it might cross over with as a PSA card. So got an old school grader who knows what he's doing. He's gonna look at it. I'm nervous to say the least, but let's see what happens.
Crazy, right?
Hey guys, I'm with Mike Baker here, and Mike, you're with
Mike Baker Authenticated.
Okay. So we've never met,
Nope.
but people around the floor were telling me that you're the guy. Like bar none, hands down, the greatest.
I appreciate all the warm and fuzzy thoughts, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. I've been doing it a long time, that's for sure.
So I had my my Spider-Man Red PMG here. It's in the SGC slab. So I brought it to Mike to look at it, and he was really kind to tell me his thoughts of what it would do in a PSA slab. And I was just really curious, what makes PMG so difficult to grade or get in high grade?
It's the foil. It's the colors, the black on the back, the colors on the front, whatever color whether green or red or blue or gold 101.
Right.
You know, it makes it very condition sensitive, and the pops show that. You know.
Yeah, I was looking on gem rate for Marvel PMGs. Depending on the year, you're looking at 2 to 3% PSA 10 gem rate.
Yeah, it's impossible.
How does that compare to normal gem rates?
Oh, I think the PMGs are, well, you know, less than the 1%ers with that, 100%. They're just impossible. Condition sensitive is what this set's all about.
Right, so top insert for most people, and an incredibly condition sensitive.
Yeah.
So how would you PSA 9s compared to other inserts as PSA 10s? Do you put them like in the same range?
I don't know. I mean, like the PMGs, you know, even the retros, the originals, both in basketball, football, they're all highly collectible. They're all highly condition sensitive. Right now, Marvel's really high, so everyone's about that currently. So, I mean, any PMG, if you can find the greens, find the reds, you know, I think you're doing pretty good. And an 8 or 8.5, which you have, I think is over the top. You know, I mean, that's the higher part of the grade.
So this is the last thing I want to talk about. So you think a PMG 8 is something that people should be really proud of?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's almost, because what's the pop on 10?
And they just don't exist.
Right. So you're looking at really, it's kind of like an 8 is a 9 or a 10 or 9.5 and a 10.
We actually just saw that with a Hulk Blue. Just did like 5 times what it would normally do because it got a PSA 10.
Yeah. Well, if you're lucky to get it, yeah, but I think the average guy, if you're lucky enough to get a card that's numbered to 10 or numbered to 100, it's, you know, you're already in the
right. You're already up
category.
just by getting the card.
Exactly. And then 8.5 is a bonus.
I know Marvel is an unknown territory for a lot of people, but what are your thoughts about it as a card guy?
Oh, I think there's a lot of cards that are in unknown territory. The popularity, the platform that baseball cards, collectibles as a whole have right now is enormous. We've got Fanatics coming in soon. I mean, they're game-changing things that are happening to the hobby.
Yeah. And do you think because of the popularity of the brand of Marvel that these cards will be around for a while?
Well, I think you have, you know, major film studios behind this now. It's, you know, it's just a constant. You got it married with, you know, killer swag, comic books. I mean, it's just never ending.
Oh, I didn't think, the swag part was real too.
Yep.
All right, last thoughts? You want to say anything about this?
I mean, what do you say about this 101? It's unbelievable. I mean, it doesn't even have to have a grade on it, but being that it's an 8 actually is awesome. You know, this 101 PMG is the best card I've seen in a long time.
Wow, that's a big
100%.
thing.
Yeah, it is. That's killer.
Mike, one thing we like to say is Marvel cards, baby.
Marvel cards, baby.
And have a marvelous day.
Marvel's day it is.
Awesome.
Right on.
Oh, sorry, we were trying to show the other side too. I don't know if you want to get both
Let's just do
sides.
one. Here, guys, do you?
Okay, we're going to do this out.
Hold on one second, buddy. We're doing it.
Did you know that they actually have a shoe contest today?
I did not know they have a shoe contest today, but it looks like I found my competition in the shoe contest. Guys, this is Justin, and he's one of the preeminent Marvel card collectors in the world, and you've got an incredibly special Marvel card. All right, we got to show this to the audience, because I mean, you want to talk about a special card. This is a special card.
Here we go.
Wow, he's got a chain to himself. All right, so what are we looking at here?
Okay, so we're looking at a Spider-Man, Precious Metal Gem, from 2017 Clear Up to Spider-Man. And what makes this card so special outside of being a Precious Metal Gem is the fact that it is the one of one.
The one of one. Absolutely incredible. Now this has got to be one of the most, if not the most valuable Marvel cards in the world, right, in existence.
Well, an out of 10 just sold for $255,000.
Wow. Do you hear that? And out of 10, just sold for $255,000.
That was wrong.
And it was raw. This is the one of one. Do you have any guess for what that actually is worth?
Well, I actually am an appraiser.
Okay.
So I have some idea of how to comp things. It's just really tough with a one of one.
Yeah.
Because there's not another sale, and even if it is, it's not recent.
Yeah.
So it's hard to put that kind of number on it, but if you start doing multipliers, it adds up pretty quick.
And that's, I mean, we got to be north of $1 million, right?
That's what most people would say for sure.
Yeah, I think, 2 million? Is it possible?
Well, so I think that Spider-Man is the next Michael Jordan.
Oh, well, you really do literally think Spider-Man's the next Michael Jordan. Look at that, and look at that one. That's really funny.
So he is the MJ of Marvel cards.
I mean, it makes sense, sure.
And he's the number one character.
Yep,
The brand is huge.
yep,
Number one movie ever, all
Yep.
time, right? And when you think about Marvel as a whole, it actually is laid dormant from a trading card standpoint. Marvel goes bankrupt in 1996. Pokemon comes out of that. And that becomes a trading card of a lot of kids' childhood at that time. And Marvel card stays dormant until 90MU.
Right.
90MU pop. We see it now on the cover of USA Magazine.
Yeah.
That just happened.
and it's gotten huge.
And so now people are starting to be aware of it.
So how did you get that card?
I got it from a viewer on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Watched it.
How long ago?
This was May of last year.
Okay, so this was before the prices started to escalate to crazy levels.
Before people became aware of it, there was already a sale for $34,000 for a green PMG.
Okay.
There was already
It was already starting to go up.
but not in the stratosphere that
Not
it
the
is
stratosphere
now.
that is today. Did he pull it from a box or anything?
He ordered the box. He ordered 2 boxes from Dave and Adams.
Okay.
And he had it shipped to his house.
Okay.
He opens both boxes. Last pack is the gold one of one. He thought it was a bronze out of 99. He flips it over and it's the one of one.
How much were those boxes back then? Do you know?
$200 probably.
$200 box to a card that's probably now worth a couple $1 million, if not more. Absolutely incredible. Justin, I appreciate you sharing that with us.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
So, in your world, you're a leader, right? You're a business leader. So, in our hobby, trading cards as a whole, Marvel cards, I'm curious what your thought process is of how we need more leaders in the hobby and what that looks like in the hobby.
Well, I think so. As the hobby continues to grow and mature, we need more entrepreneurs. We need more people that are coming with ideas to innovate. Not just people who are buying and selling cards, but people who are actually building out the infrastructure for better buying experiences, better selling experiences, better trading experiences, more accurate pricing data. Obviously, that's something we work on as sports card investor, right? But really looking at every aspect of the hobby and saying, how can I make this better? Because the more accessible it becomes to everybody, the more people are going to get into it, they're going to love it, they're going to have a good experience with it, they're going to learn what they're doing with it, and so that's what we need. We need more entrepreneurial-minded
That's
people.
not just the top of it. It's talking about all the way down to the everyday buyer and seller.
Wonderful, absolutely.
Like I said, in Marvel cards, it needs some leadership. You got a little bit, and look at where it's at
Yeah.
now. Imagine if some of our top leaders emphasize Marvel as well and start leading in that area. I think it's going to be really perfect.
I love it. Tell everybody how they can follow you and find out more about your collection.
I'm primarily on YouTube at SpideyG09. You can check out a bunch of content, educational content, great boxes, things like that. You can also find me on Instagram by the same name.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Justin. Pleasure to meet you, man. Thanks for showing us that card. Take care.
Have a marvelous day. Oh, there we go.
Marvel cards?
Yeah,
Incredible. Have a marvelous day.
and Marvel cards, baby.
Let's do that one more time. We'll get that down. That's good. All right. Marvel cards? Incredible. Have a marvelous day.
And
Marvel cards, baby.
All right, we're gonna start